In terms of finishing, I've never finished anything. Never thought anything was worth taking it further. It's like I'm trying to pull out the Excalibur sword. Bro, you can't do that. I understand what that is. You can't do that. You know what you're doing? You know what you're actually doing right now? You're practicing never completing anything. So you've gotten really good at not finishing. That's the mindset I had to. And I thank God for YouTube, because I used this channel as a platform to state some of the goals that I wanted to do. And then I went and did them because I used it as a accountability, because I spoke it to the public. And not that anybody really cared or was holding me accountable. My word has always been, because I've always been kind of a man of few words and kind of a quiet person. So when I speak things, I really want to follow through with them. Maybe you should do something like this, and maybe you should make it public, because you may be similar. You might be an introverted person from just my perspective. Try being a little more vocal about what it is that you're doing. When I first kind of going, I don't know, first year in, I did like a 10 beat, 10 week challenge where I would complete a beat, like arrange it and mix it down. And I did it all on the MPC, right? Maybe find some limited tools that you can do it on so you're not obsessing. So you got to practice following through. Whether you think something is worth finishing or not, you have to follow through with finishing so that you're practicing finishing, because that's a skill in itself. All right, you're practicing all the other elements of music, like technicality, theory, mixing, making this shit sound perfect, right? Compression, EQ, and all that. You're practicing all that, but you're not practicing finishing, right? So your mixes aren't perfect, right? So that you practice those, right? Makes sense? But you don't practice finishing. It's a skill you got to build, all right? You got to develop a process so where actually you have a guideline and a template in your mind of how you actually do things, because you are literally practicing how to never finish. And I've been there, so do it. And of course you're going to feel overwhelmed and unfulfilled and feel like quitting, is because that's kind of what you practice doing, is not following through. Not to be harsh, but tough love, because I've been there, man. And I understand. Dude, just do it. Even if you think it is not worth finishing, go and finish it, because it's worth it. You're worth the skill. Definitely drill it into your mind that finishing is a skill that you need to start practicing. Like for me, I was being stuck in a 4-bar loop. Mainly, I don't like the mixing process too much. I try to bake it into my template and just leave it at that, and just, but for me, yeah, it's always been the 4-bar loop, and that's what never finishing looked like for me. It's in the MPC, saved as a project as a 4-bar loop. So that's what I consciously, you got to consciously look at are the areas that are keeping you from there. And for me, it was just never arranging. So I had to practice arranging. Now I just do that easy. It's like, yo, okay, this is my loop. I know how to, this is my loop pretty much. I got a vocal on it. Now that's my hook. Now I want to break it down into a verse, intro, and that's pretty much it. I understand that exactly. Trying to pull out the Excalibur sword. You've been in practice mode waiting for that big fight. You got to go out and have smaller fights. You don't have one big fight. You don't go from practice to the huge fight, right? No, you got to show and prove yourself a little bit.